Hey, how's it going, guys? Andy Games here. Welcome back to our 14th season. That's crazy to say. 14th season of Survivor. It is Survivor Bermuda, Land of the Lost. And who is lost? What is this land of Bermuda that's lost? Well, I'll tell you. We have 6 players that are returning, and all of them have the same theme. They never made the jury. Anyone before the jury is out on that. So we'll go through the cast, and I'll tell you what places they got before, and let's see if anyone could redeem themselves in this one, possibly. Before we can go through it, I'm gonna take my predictions. I always like doing that. Right off the bat, I was thinking Danielle. I'll do one for each tribe. Seth and Amanda or we'll go Corinne. I don't know. I don't know. I can't pick all returnees. So I'll go Corinne here. But all right, we'll go first with the Latiki tribe. We're in the green. We have Brian Heidick. Um, I have two, oh, for each cast as well, 2 Americans, 2 Australians, 2 returning. So Brian Heidick, Danielle Donato, who was in our 8th season, which was Jamaica, where she got 15th place, only played like 6 days. Leslie Neese, Mark Herlaw, Boston Rob Marion, who was in our very first season. He played, I believe it was 19 days, and just missed out on the merge. And then we have Tara. Okay. For the Savo tribe wearing purple, we have Brian Lake, Christina Cha, David Murphy, Felicity Eggington, or I believe her name was just Figgy on the show. Our boy Seth does not look like that, but I could not get his photo to load for some reason. Got other photos in, but it's alright, Seth, you're gonna look like this. He dyed his hair for this season. He was on season 11, where he did make the merge, but he was a pre-juror. So he does count. He played like 21 days last time. I think it's the most from any returnee, but I brought him back. Gave my boy a chance. And then we got T-Bird, which she played on the Bahamas, and I believe she had 14 days, I think, or 13 days, 14 days, something like that. But a couple days also on Redemption. So that is the Savo tribe, and then the Myrna tribe, which is going to be Amanda. She was on season 1 as well with Rob. Rob got like 13th place. She got 17th place. So she only played like 6 days. Corinne Kaplan. We got Fenella, Henry Nicholson, Jeff Schroeder, who was just on our last season. Um, Only made it to 14th place, and he got out due to an idol. And then Dr. Mike. Let's get in it, guys. I'm excited for this. And here we go. The journey begins. Okay. Race to shore. When the host rings a bell, all 3 tribes will have their way to a boat. Along the items they collect, paddle ashore. Once all 6 members are ashore, they must raise 1 member to reach a fire pit with a torch. First 2 tribes to light their torches win, which is the Savo tribe, where they win a fire making kit, and then Latiki tribe, which they win flint. But on the way, Sethman finds a secret advantage. This is a super idol that can be played after the votes are read. It can only be played at the first tribal council. Another tribe loses the first challenge. It must be passed to someone on the losing tribe. So Seth already got an idol, which the idol will be shown here. Pretty good for him. Nice job, Seth. Here's the alliances right now. We got 4-2 on this side. Brian, Danielle, Mark, and Rob, the returnees staying together, and then Leslie and Tara. Okay. Secret Advantage, he has the hidden Mule. Oh, it's currently hit. So Seth has the super one that can only be traded the first. Okay. If I was about to say he got a second one. And it's even down the middle here. Brian, David, and Figgy versus Christina, Seth, and T-Bird, which the returnees again staying together. And on this side, it is not the same, okay? The Myrna tribe, it is Amanda, Corinne, and Henry, with Jeff, and Dr. Mike with Vanilla not in any alliance. But all right, we'll go to the immunity challenge. In the immunity challenge, tracks of my tears. Tribe will run up a cargo net to the top of the tower. Each tribe will need to pull up a cart on a track to the top. They will then careen down the cart, where they will choose one of 3 mazes. First try to choose one of 3. So the obstacle course, rail maze, traditional maze. Second will choose the remaining one. Whoever's last will take the leftover one. They'll run up another tower, but they'll pull up and lock in their maze. First two tribes to get all 3 balls into a slot win. Savo and Myrna win here, which means Latiki is going back, and they're going to it. Brian and Mark get in a fight, which Brian has a major meltdown and then decides to leave the alliance after. It looks like Mark is staying with them, though. Okay. It looks like over here, everything's hidden. He has a super idol that he can't play, though. Brian and Seth Man have a major fight, okay. And David is impressing the rest of the team. Over here, it looks like Amanda is going to join an alliance after bonding with Dr. Mike. So it's Jeff, Mike, and Amanda now. Amanda coming in from her first time. I guess she had one alliance and it broke up, so she's getting into another one. Smart by her. It looks like no one has any Eldro except Seth Manus came, gave it to Tara. So it's time to vote. Anyone has the idol, they can use it. No one stands. Read the vote. First vote, Leslie. Second vote is for Brian. Third vote is for Leslie. Fourth vote is for Leslie. Fifth vote is for Ryan. 3-2 with 1 vote left. First person voted out of Survivor Bermuda, Land of the Lost, is Leslie. That's 4 votes. That's enough. And Tara does not use it on her, so that's how it's going to go. Looks like even though he left that alliance, he's voting with them. Yeah, and that'll be it for her. All right. Go in the tribe status. Everything should really be the same. There's no alliance over here anymore. These ones are good. And, oh, looks like Amanda finds the mirror hidden me idol. Can play child count before the votes are read, so she has that, and she is in both. So she's in a very strong spot to start this game. Seems her and Dr. Mike are taking over, and Jeff's being a little left out of it, but immunity challenge. Crossroads. 3 members of each tribe will swim out to a floating net ring. They must then dive down and maneuver sets of puzzle pieces, bring them to the remaining 2 members. The 2 remaining members will then use the pieces to solve a signpost puzzle featuring previous survivor locations. First 2 tribes to finish win, which is pretty cool. There's 13 locations for us. Latiki wins where they get a fishing kit, and then Mira also wins where they get some lines and lore. As Latiki goes back, Boss Around and Tara have a major fight. Okay. Seth finds the Savo hidden immunity idol. Alright, so that means he's found his second idol of the season. Christina and T-Bird have a major fight. David's still impressing the rest of them. And Brian and Flick have a small fight. And it looks like Christina leaves the alliance here. Interesting. Okay. Over here, Corinne's impressing. Amanda has the idol. She's looking good with the idol and both alliances in her numbers. So, all right. If anyone has a hidden immunity, I'd like to play it. Now it's time to do so. Seth Man will. Okay. First vote, Seth Man does not count. Seth Man does not count. Third vote, Brian. Fourth vote, Brian. Second person voted out of Survivor Bermuda, Land of the Lost. Brian, that's enough. Wow. So even with the votes that went to his side, I mean, I thought it was gonna be a 3-3 vote, but I guess not. Seth, I mean, this is the thing. 6 of these players have lost this game before. So he's just being safe. Played the idol right away. Could be a smart thing. Looks like Christina, Seth, T-Bird, and David flipped to join this side of numbers. So now, wow, that's interesting. Because they were still in alliance. But alright, episode 3, here we go. Brian has found the Latiki hidden immunity idol. This can be played before the votes are read. And there's only one alliance going on here. Okay. Still together and they're strong, but I guess he went behind her back. Okay. Interesting from Dave. He's playing his own little game, but looks like over here everything is going good. As we get into the immunity challenge. Block in a hard place. The tribes will race through a series of obstacles. At the end of the course, they will have to knock off blocks on top of a ledge using sandbags. They will then have to stack up the blocks on top of each other. First 2 tribes to finish their stack of blocks, have it stand for 3 seconds, will win. Savo wins first here. They will win 3 hens and a rooster. Okay, and Latiki wins a dozen eggs. So still pretty good. Good rewards to get. On this side, Mark has a meltdown, but then starts impressing. And Danielle rests at camp. Okay. Over here, David has found the hidden immunity idol now. So he has that, and it looks like Seth won't be able to use it. Seth's impressing. And then Christina and Seth bond slightly. Christina and T-Bird have a major fight. Wow, okay. Over here, it looks like Amanda and Corinne have a minor disagreement. Henry and Mike have a small fight. All right. Amanda has the idol. She chooses not to use it. First vote, Fenella. Second vote, Fenella. Third vote goes to Henry, 2-1. Next vote goes to Fenella, 3-1. And the third person voted out of Survivor Bermuda Land of Loss is going to be Fenella. It's 5-1 vote, which is enough. And yeah, for Fenella, she just didn't make an alliance really. So I understand why she left. I mean, no one was working with her. Everyone was at least working with someone besides her. So go on to episode 4. It's time for a twist. As a part of the twist, new tribes are randomly assigned. Okay, so at the Latiki tribe, we have, wow, it is Amanda, Corinne, Henry, Dr. Mike, all from the original Myrna tribe. And then just Boston Rob. Does not look good for him, but hey, he's not worked, but he's been on the same season with Amanda in the past, so we'll see what that could possibly do for him. The Savo tribe, which is Brian from Latika, 3 original Savos, Christina, Figgy, and T-Bird, and then Jeff on his own. And then the Mira tribe is a mix, as we have 3 from Latiki, 2 from Savo, which is Danielle, Mark, and Tara, and then David and Seth. Okay. So yeah, it shows the whole alliance is over here, but so is Dr. Mike and Brian. I'm sorry, Brian has the idol, but there's no one on this tribe that is still aligned with you. Everyone's open here. And here, these 2 weren't working together, so have to see what happens here. In the reward challenge, okay. Entangled up. 3 members of each tribe will be tied to a brayer rope, which they have to work together to unravel. Once they are free, they will use the rope to pull side back to them. The remaining 2 players will use the pieces to sled to solve an upright puzzle. Latiki wins reward here. They win peanut butter, jelly bread, and potato chips. And Amanda finds a secret advantage. Hidden in potato chips. This is a vote blocker. It can be used to block one player from voting the next tribal council. Wow, okay. That's that's pretty big. I didn't know there was any vote blockers even possible. So okay. Into the immunity challenge. The color and the shape. Tribes will race out, create a puzzle pieces that have maneuver through a table maze and under a cargo net. They'll have to unlock a second set of the puzzle piece using the puzzle pieces. They'll solve an intersectional puzzle where all pieces of the intersection must be the same color. First 2 tribes, the finish will win, which is the Myrna tribe and the Latiki tribe. Okay, jeez. Going here, has the vote blocker, has the idol. Corinne and Mike have a small fight, and Myrna, Alliance 1. Corinne has left, so she's kind of on her own right now. Looks like Brian is more fighting. Brian's getting a lot of fights, which kind of makes sense from his his character on his original season. He just always seemed like a bad guy with Flick and T-Bird. They bond slightly, impressing the tribe too, but another fight here. Gable has this, and David and Mark have a minor disagreement, which has a lasting impact. Anyone has a hitting me, I'd like to play it. Now is the time to do so. Brian is going to use the idol here. Okay. Any votes against him will not count. First vote, Brian. Second vote, Brian. Third vote, Christina, with 1 vote left. All right, Christina in a 2-0 vote. Is there 5 people here? Oh, Brian has lost his vote. Why did he lose his vote? I don't know. But he uses that to protect himself, and that is going to be it. So Brian doesn't vote. But yeah, looks like T-Bird, and looks like these 3 would have worked together anyway to get her out, as Jeff and Christina. So Jeff's on the bottom here. Not good for him. As we go into the next part, Latiki, look at this. Oh my god. So she finds another idol. Oh my goodness. She finds the Latiki hidden idol. So now she has the Mira and Latikis. Doing good so far. for sure. How can you say they haven't been? These two fully trust each other, but are on different tribes right now. So yeah. And the Myrna, David has this one. Nothing much going on here. In the reward challenge, headlong flight. With their arms bound to their sides and their feet tied together, 3 tribe mates will have to pass a ball relay style to their final member. This member of the tribe will attempt to shoot then into a high and narrow basket. The first 2 tribes to get all 5 balls into the basket will win. Sabo wins reward here where they get iced coffee, pastries, coffee, and tea brewing supplies. That's nice. And Latiki wins, they will just get iced coffee, which is, hey, still good. As we go into immunity here, though, rice race. Tribes will swim out on a boat where they will retrieve 3 bags of rice. They will then have to get the bags of rice through a hole, then cross the balance beam to the shore. Then they will have to open the bags, retrieve 3 balls inside the rice bags using the 3 balls. Tribes will have to get all 3 into 3 slots on a holy wall. First 2 tribes will win. Sabo wins immunity here, and so does the Myrna tribe. They are all safe. As with a lot of insurance here, it seems Amanda and Corinne have been fighting now. They were the 1 and 2 in the beginning, but this has happened before to Amanda. Don't forget, Woo, Woo, you did this. And Henry and Mike have a major fight. A lot of fighting over here. Flick and T-Bird again are bonding, which is good for them. And T-Bird rests at camp to restore her energy. Over here, it looks like a new alliance has formed, as it's Danielle, David, and Seth. Okay. Interesting there. Okay. 2 idols here. I mean, unless they're flipping on their old tribe and showing it's not just tribe lines, it should be Boston Rob here before I even look. So 2 idols as well. If anyone has it, like to play it, no one stands. First vote, Boston Rob. Second vote, Corinne. Third vote, Corinne. Oh, the 5th person voted out of Survivor Bermuda is Corinne in a 4-1 vote. People just didn't like Corinne. Dang. Boston Rob, you worked your magic, I guess, with Dr. Mike, Henry, and also Amanda. You are safe. Okay, here we go. So we know what's going on here. She has that. Maybe she used her vote blocker on Brian. Now I'm thinking about it because I didn't see it come back, which would be pretty interesting because it just made Brian waste his idol. It's a very smart move. Everyone over here is kind of just like doing their own thing. New alliance over here as well. Okay. In reward challenge, a tension span. 2 members of each tribe will race out a set of poles. They will use the poles to hold a buoy over a balance beam. The buoy will then use to release the boat, where they put themselves by rope to a platform. Using a slingshot, they must use a rope ball to hit 2 targets. The first 2 tribes to knock down their targets will win here, which is the Latiki tribe winning 10 pizzas and a soft drink. And then over here on Savo, which, I don't know, they seem like they all just don't get along. They win 1 pizza. Let's see what's going on now in the immunity challenge. Disky business. All members of the tribe will have to pull on a rope on a balance leaf to suspend a disc. They will have to stack blocks spelling immunity on the disc while pulling on the rope. If anyone falls off their balance beam or their block stack falls, they must start over. First 2 tribes to finish their stack will win. Latiki and Myrna win, so the tribe just isn't doing well, probably overall. Looks like, yeah, these 3 of the new alliance are probably carrying on this side, and then I'll say Boston Rob, Henry. Actually, everyone on this team's pretty good. So with the immunity work, and Amanda, Henry Bond, Henry and Mike have another small fight, while Mike is impressing the rest of the team. Okay. Asavo Emilio is currently not hit. Okay, just reading that out loud. Brian and Flick have a small. Brian is fighting with everyone. Flick and Jeff have a major fight. Okay, maybe she's fighting with everyone too. They're just not. So, okay, David have a major meltdown, but they're bonding. First vote. Sorry for skipping that. Is for Flick. Second vote is for Jeff. Third vote is for Jeff. 1 vote left. Oh, we are tied, 2 apiece. There's a tie. Those in the tie will not revote unless no one receives votes on the original one. First vote, Jeff. The sixth person voted out of Survivor Bermuda. Land of the loss is Jeff. Final vote 2-0. Jeff, wow. I think Big Brother's his game. Okay, so Jeff. Okay, Brian flipped here. I feel like Brian just, man, even though he fights everyone, like he is crazy man. He's a crazy man. Because now it's just him, T-Bird, and Flick on this side. But it's okay. You know why? Because we're going to the merge, which they're gonna wear blue this season. I call it the Bracco tribe. Every season before this, I had like something to write, like tribe names off of. Like I looked up stuff. Bermuda, there was nothing, so I just made my own names. But we'll go in this. We have Amanda, Brian, Danielle, David. I keep wanting to say Figgy. I swear that was her nickname, but it's not. It's Flick. Okay, Flick, Henry Nicholson, Mark, Dr. Mike, Boston Rob, Seth, Tara, and Tiber. I'll just go through. Amanda has found 3 advantages so far, 2 idols and a vote blocker. Brian has been kind of a jerk to everybody, but somehow it's working for him to stay in the game instead of getting out. Danielle has been not under the radar, but doing her stuff, but I feel like behind the scenes, behind her old tribe. Bosa has that. David Murphy, again, another one kind of like that. Behind the scenes is doing a lot of work in his alliances and very trustworthy. Flick, his number one, is fighting with everyone, but it's working out. Henry, I feel like is Amanda's number one in the game right now. Mark, Mark is he's quiet. He's cool. But for real, he's probably Boston Rob's number one and trying to keep them 3 of Rob, Danielle, and him together. Dr. Mike he's aligned with a lot of people, but he did lose Jeff, and he has been fighting a lot with Henry, which has been a crazy one to see. Boston Rob doing his thing. So far, he has got himself out of a really bad situation where he could have been pre-merge. Seth, 2 idols so far. He's still finding advantages too. Tara, um, was with Leslie in the beginning. Could have been out at any point, but she's been under the radar. And then T-Bird as well playing under the radar, but on the last tribe, definitely everyone's just trying to survive on that Savo tribe. All right. Secret advantage is currently him, which Seth finds the vote sacrifice. This is our extra vote power that can be used at one tribal council up until the final 6. In order to unlock this, he must sacrifice his vote at the next tribal council. So we'll see if he does that, which, hey, I mean, look, now that we're adding extra stuff, not just idols and stuff, this is pretty cool. The man has those idols, and every alliance is now here, you can see. Alright. Into immunity challenge. Will it go around? Using centrifugal force, the castaways must keep a ball spinning within a wheel. They stand on individual balance beam at regular intervals. The castaways will be made to step onto a narrower part of the beam. If at any point the ball drops or you drop, the castaway loses the challenge. Last one, spinning the whirlwind, which is Amanda, which she gets the immunity necklace. First time seeing it right here. Very good for her, especially in the game. She just keep her idols safe as Seth has to sacrifice his vote to unlock this extra vote. Brian and Tara have a minor disagreement, and it looks like Seth and T-Bird are completely not working together anymore. Excuse me. She has a necklace. She has an idol. Dave has an idol. Seth has to sacrifice. It's time to vote. First vote. Oh, Seth has sacrificed his vote to unlock an extra vote. All right. No one stands. First vote, Mark. Second vote, Brian. Third vote, Mark. 2-1. Fourth vote, Brian. We're tied. Fifth vote, Brian. 3-2. Fourth vote, Mark. We're tied again. Seventh vote is for Brian. Eighth vote is Brian. Now it's 5-3. Mark, 5-4. 10th vote, Mark. We're tied again. 2 votes left. Mark, 6-5. And a 7-person voted out of Survivor Bermuda and lost is going to be Mark. 7-5. Mark is gone here. Shame to see older man like Mark be the merge vote. But with that being said, he did not make the merge. It was just like Seth's season that now everyone will be a part of the merge or the jury. Congrats to everyone here as we get in the status. It just shows Seth has an extra vote now. Okay. Reward challenge. Air raid divided into 2 teams of 5. Casters must race to the top of the tower. At the top of the tower, they will have to use slingshot and sandbags to hit 5 targets. First team to hit all 5, indicated by a flag going up, will win. Group 1 is Brian, Danielle, David, Dr. Mike, and Tara. Group 2 is Amanda, Henry, Rob, Seth, and T-Bird. Click does not participate, but automatically will win reward because of this. And Group 1 wins as they will win a spaghetti dinner on a private island. Not a spaghetti fan, personally. But immunity challenge, 10-foot pole. Sting on an arrow beam and using long pole. Castaway must balance a statue. At regular intervals, they will move further away from the statue. If at any point they fall from the beam or drop their statue, they are out of the challenge. Last person left will win, which Amanda wins her 2nd straight in a row. Great for her, as we are at, the final 11? So she could guarantee final 8 already with the idols, but nonetheless, here we go back to camp. Danielle and Taryn find something in common, which is nice for them too. Okay, let's see what happens here. Seth uses extra vote, so Seth will vote 1 extra time. If anyone has a hidden immunity and they'd like to play it, now is time to do so. No one does. First vote, Seth. Second vote for Brian. Third vote, Tara. Okay. Fourth vote, Tara. Fifth vote, Brian. Sixth vote, Tara. It's 3, 2, 1. Seventh vote, Brian. We're tied 3 to 1. Eighth vote, Brian. Next vote is for Seth. It's 4 to 3 to 2 with 3 votes left. Next vote, Brian. 5 3 to 2. The 8th person voted out. First member of the jury is Brian here. 6 is enough. Final vote was 7 to 3 to 2. So the tribe has spoken. Wow. Okay. Let's see who voted where. And let's see. Did Seth just vote Brian twice? Yeah, he did. Okay, so I don't know if he had to use that there, but it's alright, as we are down to the final 10. Tribe status, nothing really going crazy here. Alliances are looking good for most people. Danielle and Amanda honestly look like they're in the best situation next to David then. But let's see what's going on. Alright, reward challenge. 2 groups will be here. Fight in 2 teams of 5. 3 castaways swim out to a tall ladder, climb it, and leap into the water and retrieve a key attached to a buoy. Once they have the keys, the next 2 members will unhook a chest containing balls. Then it will have the score 5 baskets to win. Group 1, David is Flick. I can't say names right now. Dr. Mike, Seth, and Tara. Group 2, Amanda, Danielle, Henry, Rob, and T-Bird. And Group 2 will win. They win a dozen pizzas and to be enjoyed at the camp for them. And immunity challenge, squatty Andy games. That's what we'll call it. Castaways will have to stand in a squatting position, releasing the safety from their apparatus, holding them up of water above a fire. They should stand too high, their urn will spill, extinguish the fire. If they go too low, a flag will release, eliminating them from the challenge. Last castaway staying wins, which Danielle wins here. Makes sense on Big Brother. She won a lot of endurance challenges, so good for her. Okay. Looks like Amanda and Henry find more in common, and Flick works hard at camp. Here we go. New necklace, 2 idols, and David. It's time to vote. If anyone is hitting me and like to play it, now is the time to do so. No one does it. First vote, Seth. Second vote is for Tara. Third vote, Seth. Fourth vote, Tara. We're tied. Fifth vote, Seth. Sixth vote, Tara. We're tied again, 3 to 3. Seventh vote goes to Seth. We're tied again, 4 to 4. Next vote goes to Seth. That is 5 to 4, 1 vote left, and we are tied. We're gonna re-vote here. First vote, Seth. Second vote is to Tara. Third vote, Seth. Fifth vote, Seth. I'm sorry, fourth vote, Seth. 3-1. Fifth vote, Tara. 3-2. We're tied again, 3-3. 4-3. The ninth person voted out. Second member of the jury is going to be Tara here. Wow, that is crazy how this is going. Look at that. Who flipped? Dr. Mike changed his vote. Wow, pretty crazy. So it was Amanda, Henry, Mike, Tiber, Tara, and then Rob, Danielle, David. This group is very switched right now, but interesting group working together as well, the fives. Nothing going on here. Here's the alliances. Reward challenge. The game is afoot. Using only their feet, casters must unwind a rope to release blocks that illusion the assemble three-tiered tower. Once the tower is assembled, they must place a flag in the middle. First person to do so wins. Boston Rob will win, where he shares the reward with Danielle, Dr. Mike, and Amanda. They will win an aerial tour of Bermuda with feast of cheeseburgers, french fries, beer, and letters from home. Aw. In the immunity channel. Immunity channel. Immunity challenge. Bermuda triangles. What do you know? Hey, perched on a roof-shaped structure, casters will have to balance on narrow beams. After 5 minutes, they'll move up a level. After 10, they will have to balance on a single beam on top of the structure. If at any point their butts or hands touch it, they're out. The last person stand wins. Henry wins immunity here, his first ever. As we go here, secret advantages and what's going on. Group forms of Flick, Dr. Mike, Boston Rob, and T-Bird, as well as Flick and Boston Rob, though, having a disagreement before making the alliance. So I'm guessing T-Bird and Mike got them together. As we go into this, let's see what happens. It's time to vote. Anyone sees their idol? Now time. No one does. First vote, Amanda. Second vote, Amanda. Third vote is for Seth. Fourth vote, Seth. Fifth vote, Amanda. Sixth vote, Seth. We're tied. Amanda, 4-3, 2 votes left. 4-4, who's leaving? 10th person voted out. Third member of the jury. Seth Man will leave here. Oh my god. He just had the numbers. How did this even happen? Who flipped? Rob! Rob switched. Oh my god. Oh my god. So Amanda, Rob, Henry, Mike, Tiber got that. Wow. Never like blindside. Okay. I don't even know what to say to that status. Everything seems good here. My god. And reward challenge. Kenny Loggins. Divided into 2 teams of 4, casters will swim out to a boat. They will paddle ashore, collecting 3 bags of logs along the way. Back on shore, they'll use the logs to push out puzzle pieces from a chute. The first team to finish their puzzle will win. Group 1 is Amanda, Danielle, Henry, and Rob. Group 2 is David, Flick, Dr. Mike, and T-Bird. Which Group 1 wins? They win a trip to a Survivor Spa. Ooh, the spa. Mini challenge. Driving wheel. Using a driving wheel, castaways will drive a key hanging on an urn through a series of obstacles. The key will then unlock a set of puzzle pieces. Using the wheel, they will transport the pieces to the finish. First person to solve the word saying invulnerable wins, which Danielle gets it. Second immunity for her. Good for her. Events going on. Dave's impressing everyone. Henry and Boston are bonding. Amanda and David have a disagreement. And it looks like after Seth left, David and Danielle said they're not going to work together anymore. Okay. Danielle has immunity. Still have some idols to play here at some point. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity and they like to play it, now it's time to do so. Amanda would like to play it again for herself. Any votes for her will not count. David also wants to use an idol. Any votes for him will not count. Okay. Smart from both of them. I mean, David more just so you don't leave the game, but Amanda just got 4 of the 9 last votes. So, first vote, David does not count. David does not count. Amanda does not count. Amanda does not count. Amanda does not count. Oh my god. Amanda does not count. So there's what, 1 vote or 2 votes left? Flick. That's 1 vote Flick. And the 11th person voted out, 4th member of the jury, is Flick. Wow. Travis spoken. She out of here. Jeez. All right. So wow, Rob and Henry are working with Amanda for sure. Danielle, David, Flick, and T-Bird voted. Amanda. Amanda voted for David. Him and Mike. Jeez. Okay. We're down to the final 7. 2 idols out of the game. Amanda has her idol. Okay. Alliances are looking like such. Reward challenge. Love on the Rocks. Castaways will be conducting this challenge with their loved ones. Each person will have a bag. Black and white marbles. Both the castaways and their loved ones must draw the same color marbles to remain in the challenge. The last pair left standing wins. So it's a luck one. Amanda wins, where she shares it with Rob, T-Bird, and David. Share reward with their castaways with their loved ones at a barbecue. For the immunity challenge, though, this much. Castaways must support 2 discs weighing by wind chimes supported by 2 posts with only their fingertips. They drop them, they're out. Last one staying wins, which will be Boston Rob. It's his first time winning, and it's a great time to win when I feel like every vote now is getting flipped. Who could possibly be it? David and Rob have a disagreement. Amanda and Danielle bond. Daniel and T-Bird bond slightly, and it looks like a new alliance forms of David, Henry, and T-Bird. Interesting. With 7 left here, let's see how the vote goes. No one uses an idol, so first vote, Amanda. Amanda. Danielle. Okay. Danielle, we're tied 2-2, 3 votes left. Amanda, 3-2. Danielle, 3-3, and the 12th person voted out. 5th member of our jury will be Danielle. Oh my God! So Amanda survives again. Jeez. Wow. Let's see who voted for who. It's Amanda, David, Henry, and Mike. Boston Rob is going between alliances, but he stuck with his one from the beginning of Danielle. T-Bird joined them, but looks like the 3 returnees voted to get Amanda out. Amanda worked with 3 of the new guys from her original tribe. Wow, so look at this. We got 3 left from the one tribe together. We got T-Bird and David from Savo and Latiki. Myrna is Amanda, Henry, Mike, Savo, David, Teresa, and Rob is the only one left now from Latiki. Okay. And looking around, finds the merge idol of the Bracco tribe's idol, so now she has 2 again. Okay. Looks like she's very loyal with these guys. Okay. Reward challenge. The bottom line. Randomly divided into 3 pairs, castaways are clipped to a rope. Must maneuver together through 3 obstacles. Once they have reached the end of the course, they will unclip themselves, attempt to throw rings on a target. The first pair to do that will win. Groups are Dr. Mike and T-Bird, Amanda and David, and then Henry and Rob. So Amanda and David win here, and they choose Rob to join them. Overnight stay at a private island. Wow. We're immunity here. Franklin's Tower, it's called. Captain must climb a ladder, go down a cargo net, then we'll have to traverse through a series of obstacles where they will untie bags containing sandbags. Using sandbags, they must get one into a basket, which will release the first ladder on a tower. One the second level. Castaways will use then a ball and rope to pull down the second ladder. Top tower, castaways will have to solve a cog puzzle. First to do it will win, which David wins here. Makes sense. Smart guy. A lot of different puzzles going on here, and David and Rob again have a small fight. Probably about the vote. Man has 2 idols, so if anyone would like to use their idols, time to do so. Man is going to use one on Dr. Mike. Wow. Okay. And then Amanda and Henry. Oh, he's on Henry's. No votes or no idol for herself this time. She must have heard at some point or showed her idol that she was safe. So first vote, Henry does not count. Henry does not count. Mike does not count. Mike does not count. Mike does not count. Oh my God, with 1 vote only. The 13th person voted out. 6th member of the jury is T-Bird. Oh my. Holy crap. And that will be it. T-Bird the Tribe has spoken. Amanda controlled this whole vote. She controlled the whole vote. Henry, Rob, and Mike did. David, Henry, and T-Bird did. Wow, she saved not only her like number 1, number 2, but that was her tribal. She's got to be in the lead to win this if she makes it now. Like 2 immunity wins, 3 idols, a vote blocker, and use 2 of them on someone else is crazy. Although Boston Rob has chance too. I mean, from returning, and he had 2 immunity wins so far. David has an immunity win. He's looking good so far. Or wait, did Boston Rob have 1 win? Am I thinking of David's win? What am I thinking of? He has 1. What am I talking about? I'm thinking Henry has 1, David has 1. I thought Henry and Rob's were the same. Dr. Mike don't have 1 yet, but that's okay. It's all right. The human idol is currently hidden again. Okay. As we're going to get into the mini challenge right away. Might as well jump. Castaways must swim out and then climb a key of crates. Jumping off the crates, they must grab a bag of keys. They must swim to a balance beam, then cross it while getting a second set of keys. Using their keys, the castaways will unlock puzzle. They must then move balls around so they match corresponding colors in the chute. The first person to solve their puzzle wins. Boston Rob will do so. He wins a feast of comfort foods, which he brings Dr. Mike and Henry to. Probably to say like, Henry, my bad for voting for you. And Dr. Mike was, Boston Rob finds the hidden immunity idol, so that's good for him. This is the last round to even use it. Okay. David and Henry have something in common. Mike and Boston Rob bond. Henry has a meltdown. Mike is medically evacuated. Oh my god. This could have been Boston Rob's moment to try and take out Amanda. He had the idol too. He could have saved whoever he thought was going to go. But Mike is out. Yeah. Mike's not in the game. Been canceled. The idol is worthless. No vote. Oh, I'm sorry. No votes. We'll go back. Final 4 here. Where, if you see on the side, this is heroes, healers, and hustlers. So there will be a fire-making ending to this. So this is the first time ever. This is the 14th season, first time you will not just win immunity and you vote someone out. You got to earn your way here too. So it's Amanda, Rob, David, and Henry. 2 returnees from season 1, 2 new. Here we go. Rob needs to win immunity here because he's at the bottom of this alliance. And you shook me. The castaways must stack letter blocks on a wobbly platform. First person to spell the 3 tribe names without any upside down letters wins. Boston Rob wins here, so he's gonna make the finale unless something crazy happens. He tries to take someone out. Amanda and Boston Rob bond. David and Boston Rob find something in common. So Boston's talking to everyone. Alright, so Boston Rob was grant safety to one other castaway. However, he decides to give up individual immunity and compete in fire. He gives immunity to Amanda and grants safety to Henry. David and Boston Rob compete in a fire making challenge for a place in the final 3, where David wins. Boston Rob, you have been eliminated. Last member of the jury. Oh my god, he had it. No one would have felt bad. 3 immunity wins. Oh my god. All right, jeez, the final tribal council with our jurors here. I'm gonna try and say them in order. Brian, Tara, Seth, Flick, Flick, Danielle, Dr. Mike, T-Bird, or T-Bird, Dr. Mike, then Rob. Jeez, as it's Amanda versus David versus Henry. If Amanda doesn't win, that's gonna be crazy. Oh man, I don't see another winner. All right, the finalists wait for the winner to be revealed, which will be revealed to everyone. The winner of Survivor Bermuda, Land Lost in 3, 2, 1. First vote goes to Amanda. Second vote to Henry. Third to David. All right, we're all tied at 1. Second vote, fourth vote Henry. Fifth vote Amanda. Sixth vote David. We're tied. Seventh vote goes to Amanda. The 8th vote and a winner of Bermuda, Land of the Lost, is Amanda in a 4 the 2-2 vote. Congratulations, man. You are the winner. Congrats indeed. Brian voted for David. Danielle voted Henry. Flick voted David. Mike voted Amanda. Bush and Rob voted Amanda. Seth voted Amanda. Tara voted Amanda. Tiber voted Henry. So in a 4-2 vote, Mike wins fan favorite. Gotta love it. Yeah, he was a great alliances and funny guy in general on the show. So here's the placement of everybody. Great season overall, in my opinion. I mean, really, that top 9 was great. Only because Tara, I feel like she was the next person out in that group. For last place, Leslie, like her number one, and then never went to tribal again, really, until the merge. So, but yeah, really, it was a great, honestly, merge group overall. Every returning except Jeff made it. So yeah, Jeff, stick the big brother. Steph, you did great. Danielle, T-Bird, Rob, very close, and Amanda wins here. I mean, what can you do with that? Most strategic, Amanda, Henry, Rob. That makes sense. 3 idols for Amanda. One for Brian, one for David, one for Seth. No, I'm giving Seth 2. He also and Amanda found an advantage this season. Muni wins 3 Rob, 2 Amanda, 2 David, 1 Danielle, 2 Danielle, 1 David, 1 Henry. Rewards Danielle. Bunch of them did really good with that, and the most votes was Seth, which I think is the same as his first season too. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this season. That may be one of the most votes for a winner ever too, 11. But that is going to be it for this season. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it as always. And next time will be a whole new cast of players in a whole new area. I will say near Asia. All right. Peace out and have a good one, everybody.